Poison?
No.
Cursed?
No.
Kidnapped or enslaved?
Yes.
She is a princess.
Hi guys, welcome and welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute, okay? It's been a long minute, but I'm back with the jump off, okay? So remember I told you guys earlier that like I felt like I needed to take a little hiatus or break from movie reactions, but now I am back. I feel refreshed, I feel rejuvenated. I'm a tad bit nervous because I have not recorded a movie reaction in like 6 months. So I'm like, and I low-key want to crash out right now because I'm not liking the way I'm looking on camera, like reflecting back at me. I'm not liking it. But you know what? We move anyway, okay? I had a stomach ache last night and I still was like, you know what? No. I waited too darn long for this, okay? We're gonna push through Corbin Blue, okay? I don't have time. Yeah. That's a message for somebody. Push through, even when it hurts. Even when you don't feel like it. Even when things are going wrong. Push through. Anyway, so that's enough of that. So today we're going to be watching a movie I really, really, really love and cherish. I haven't seen it probably back in about a year and a half. I'm not gonna lie, because I watch it pretty frequently. It's a movie that I really, really cherished growing up. My sister introduced it to me when I was really, really young, and that has been like one of our, I don't know, bonding movies, I guess. Like that was one of the movies I remember, like one of the first movies I remember watching with her. So yeah, it has some sentimental value. And the movie we're gonna be watching is Ever After. I argue with your mammy, but Ever After is the best Cinderella movie of all time. All time. I don't care what you say. I don't care what you guys say. I don't care what your granddaddy say. I don't care what your mom say. I don't care what your aunties and uncles say. Ever After is the best Cinderella movie. It was just like the realism. I'm a sucker for historical romance as well. So seeing like Leonardo da Vinci, like in the movie, it was just so iconic. Like Drew Barrymore, and I forgot the actor's name. Drew Barrymore and the male actor.
Because I don't know who this man is. I mean, he could be walking down the street. I wouldn't know a thing.
Did an amazing job. Their chemistry was off the charts, and yeah, we stand Danielle de Barbarac in this house. Okay, so no slander. Okay. Anyway, so without further ado, let's get started. We're back. Intros taking me back. Like, they don't make movies like this anymore. I urge writers need to get back in the writer's room and start writing some more historical romances, because Bridgerton is not enough. Like, I need more, and I honestly was disappointed in the last season of Bridgerton. So we need more historical romances, please. We're starving.
Suppose you're wondering why anyone my age would request an audience with the authors of children's stories.
Hair kind of eats.
I find your collection of folktales quite brilliant, actually.
Thank you.
Brothers Grimm did their big one with the fairy tale stories, though. Like, they did their big one. If they were still alive, they'd be getting residual checks, okay?
Her name was Danielle
de
de
Barbarac.
Barbarac. And this was
her
a
glass slipper.
slipper.
Nah, because you knew what time it was. Like, that intro was so iconic. Like, yeah, this is the real Cinderella. I have the tea. This is what she wore. Yeah, I got the major scoop. She shook her head like, yeah, I did that.
Perhaps you will allow me to set
Let me set the record straight. Once upon a time,
there lived a young girl who loved her father very much.
Come on, music! Oh, Doug Ray Scott is his name. Okay. I was thinking that, but I didn't want to make a mistake. I was thinking of Douglas, but I didn't want to make a mistake.
I know him, y'all. I know him. I know this man.
Now, do I like this better than Pride and Prejudice? IDK, they're kind of both up there to me. I think they're incomparable. Like, I don't think I can compare them because I love Ever After Down, but I also do love Pride and Prejudice. They kind of give me the same feel. Just like Christmas. And to mother and sisters on a one day.
Yes.
I still remember the lines, obviously.
I hope she likes me.
She'll love you. Don't go chewing on the bones at dinner and give yourself away.
Twins. I be chewing on the bones too. A true Haitian. You look like a girl. That's what I am. Half-wit? Yeah. But today you look it.
Boy or girl, I can still whip you. Ha!
Low-key, I could have seen the movie going the friends to lovers route. I feel like her and her friend Gustav could have been cute as they got older. One thing about Angelica Houston, she was going to play somebody a little sinister.
Auguste. It's absolutely charming, really.
I'm not gonna lie, I used to be scared of her growing up. Like, I felt like if I were to meet her in real life, I would genuinely think she was evil. Because she played the character so well.
And you are a husband now.
Yes, a husband. But a father first and forever.
Oh, we love good fathers over here.
For how long?
Only 3 weeks.
1.
All right, 1.
Aw, they're so cute. I feel so bad for Shorty every time. Like, that is so unfortunate. Like, losing your father and then getting treated like crap by your stepmother. Like, I would crash out. Certified crash out. Everybody gonna get it. Like, I would crash out. Like, and she still was kind.
Thank you, Maurice.
When I watched this with my cousin a while ago, she told me that those are the signals of a heart attack. And I didn't get that because, like, I'm not in the medical field, so I don't really know. But she said those are signs of, like, a heart attack, like your hands or something like that, like pain or something like that. And she was like, yeah, that was a sign of a heart attack when she was watching it. And I said, oh, no wonder why he just fell. Because at first I didn't get it. I'm like, did his stomach hurt or something? He just fell out? Like, what happened? Like, when I was a kid, I was so confused. But when she told me that, I was like, oh. And, you know, that was pre-modern medicine. So, yeah. It was kind of over for you back then, for real.
Wait! It's
It's tradition. He always waves at the gate. That joint used to make me cry as a kid. I'm not gonna hold you. I guess the thug in me is working overtime. But when I was a kid, I used to cry so hard at this scene. Well, not so hard. I'm tripping. But I definitely used to shed a few tears. Now I'm like, dang. Am I getting desensitized? Heart's been broke so many times, I don't know what to believe. I'm sorry.
I love you. I love you.
Being jealous of a child is crazy.
You cannot leave me here. You cannot leave me here.
Not gonna lie, I do feel bad for Rob Miller again too, the stepmom, because like she just got married and you mean to tell me I lost another husband? Like, are you serious? But why would you take it on somebody else's kid? That's sad. Like, girl, step up. Like,
If he is to become king,
must learn to accept his responsibility.
He needs sunlight.
He needs a good whipping.
Ooh, they got down like that. They said bump the gentle parenting. They got my girl at the crack of dawn, like some rooster. This is when I knew she was that girl. This scene is when I knew. I was like, oh, say less, she's like that. Because the other ones were very demure, very mindful. But she was definitely giving very much protector, very much get off my property. Yeah, we love to see it. Because on this land, you going to try to steal a horse? My horse on my land? Yeah, I.
Father's horse.
Please, my owner slipped his shoe and I have no choice.
And our choice is what?
Wait.
To let you.
I was merely borrowing it.
Get out. Forgive me, Your Highness, I did not see you.
That's a cute meet cute though. Well, I don't know about cute, but that's an interesting meet cute. She was whooping his tail with them apples.
We have other horses, Highness. Younger, if that is your wish.
So this BS, this concept has been something since pre-modern era. Like the whole giving free things to the rich is sending me to orbit, because you thought this was just a regular thief and he was gonna steal the horse, right? So you was whooping feet as you should. But we find out, oh, he the king, oh, he got money, he the king, he a celeb. Now it's like, oh yeah, we could have some more horses. No, like, no. If anyone should be paying for it, it's them. This whole give free things to the rich is sending me to the galaxy. It's sending me to orbit. Because why are we doing that? But no, y'all don't want to give no homeless people. Don't. You know what? Let me not. This ain't about that.
I wish for nothing more than to be free. For your silence.
I'm sorry. It was kind of disrespectful because you couldn't hand me the coins. Am I not a human being? So here, peasant. But I mean, if it's a lot of money, I will grab it. But I will wait. I will wait till he leaves. And when he leaves, I'll grab the money. Because I'm not about to let you see me out here down bad, like scavenging for money. No, babes. Leave. And I'll be like, all right, let me just pack this. But, you just drop it on the floor like that? Like, for your silence.
Wanted 4-minute eggs, not 4 1-minute eggs. And where in God's name is our bread?
You need to chill out with that God's name. Let's keep it cute.
A lady of breeding ought never to raise her voice any louder than the gentle hum of a whispering
Spring
wind.
I love Jacqueline. The black sheep of the family.
I was not shrill, I was resonant. A courtier knows the difference.
As much as I don't like Marguerite, she is a baddie. I have to give credit where it's due. She is a baddie. She's gorgeous.
Darling, nothing is final until you're dead. And even then, I'm sure God negotiates.
No, he don't, girl. Good luck with that.
And it is going to be a beautiful day. And I know just what to do with them. Maurice?
Nah, and one thing I love about Danielle, she was for the people. Like, instead of like using those coins for her own sake or whatever, for her own selfish ambition, she's planning on using those coins to buy back one of the old servants that used to like work there. And it's just like, we love to see it. Her and the other like handmaidens or whatever, they were like a family. Like, it's just like, family is wherever you are, man. Like, you don't have to be blood. Like, you can find family wherever you are. I love that.
I have sheltered you, clothed you, and cared for you. All that I ask in return is that you help me here without complaint.
Gaslighting 101. Like, can y'all come up with something else? Like, it's just narcissistic tendencies. Like, it's just, they're tale as old as time. Like, literally, like, it's getting tiring. Like, come up with something else. Can you come up with something else? The gaslighting, the triangulation, turning people against each other. You're not original, babes. You're not original.
After all that I do.
After all that I do. After all I have done. It's never enough. I feel like Angelica used to stay saying that after all that I do. After all that I've done. I definitely remember hearing her say that as Gothel in Barbie Rapunzel. After all I have done. Like, okay, girl. What have you done? Brought destruction? Brought shame? Brought pain?
Sir, for the love of God, the painting!
Leonardo!
That man there, he's getting away!
Please, it is my life. He's so dramatic. But honestly, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, no, he's not dramatic. As a fellow creative, I'm not gonna lie. If I'm writing something or like as I'm recording or watching a movie or something like that, it really does feel like that. Even though, you know, Jesus is my savior and I live for him. I have certain passions that, like, if I don't check it, it could get that way. Like, it is my life. Like, child. Yeah, shout out to my creatives. Yeah, no, see, you could forget about that painting. If I gotta do all that, I'll be like, Leonardo, I'm so sorry. Like, you want to paint another one. Paint another one. Nope.
Do you know what the punishment is for servants who dress above their station?
You do the same for me, admit it.
I loved her and Gustav's friendship.
You look down to no one. We have to do something with that hair.
Aww. Get you a friend that instills confidence, okay? I love that.
Oh, wait, me. Your Highness.
They are so thirsty. Like, I fear this is how women in our late 20s are becoming. Not me though. But a lot of women in the late 20s are becoming like that, like a little desperado. They're desperado for like male attention. It's like, please, let's rein it in. Like, we don't gotta do too much. We don't have to do this much, okay? We don't.
I must say, Marguerite, that brooch is stunning.
This old thing. You are too kind.
Let's put the push-up bra away. Let's put the push-up bra away. Dun, 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 dun. I still listen to the score to this day.
I demand you release him at once.
Get out of my way!
You dare raise...
As a man, why are you arguing with a woman? Useless. What else is to be concluded, sire, that you first make thieves and then punish them? Danielle de Barbarac for president. For president! She ate that.
Release him.
But sire...
I said release him.
We love a man in leadership. We love a man in power.
I thought I was looking at your mother.
Meet me at the bridge. Prepare the horses.
She did that. Danielle thought quick on her feet, okay? And her life literally depended on it. I can't imagine the flogging she would get if she was caught. I know they didn't play back then.
I'm visiting a cousin.
Who?
My cousin? Like that, drop the issue. I don't know how the royal titles work in France, but I feel like if her mom was a comtesse or something like that, like, I just don't understand why she's living like a servant. Like, I feel like she doesn't have to though. Like, her father seemed like a nobleman. You know, it's their house that they're in. It's their manor or whatever. she's just cleaning it, but it's her birthright. I'm so confused. Like, the stepmom got no, she ain't got no power or no deed. You decide. But you ain't got no power or no deed. Like, yes, technically you remarried, but like, that is his actual kin. Like, why is she forced to live like a servant? If I was her, if I was the end of my rack, I'd be pleading my case like, yeah, no, like, you're making me a servant, but my mother was a whole comtesse. My birthright, like, does it not pass down? I'm confused. Aww. At the family reunion, who we introducing? Who we introducing?
What did I do?
Think really hard.
Jacqueline was always trying to help somebody out. I love that.
How dare you let him surprise us like that? Luckily for you, Marguerite turned in a beautiful performance.
Okay. So at this point, you should be thanking me then.
I've decided to throw a ball. At the stroke of midnight, you will announce your engagement.
You can't have a Cinderella movie without a ball. It's imperative.
He's playing tennis with the Marquis de Limoges tomorrow at noon. The skin of such...
I'm sorry, but he creeped me out when I was a kid. I'm sorry. And their interaction made me itch in my skin. Like, it was so weird. Like, I didn't like it. Even as a kid, I was like, I'm itchy. Like, this is nasty. I don't like this. You couldn't pay me to be near those bees. You couldn't pay me. I don't know how people do beekeeping. I can't do beekeeping. Like, I got stung by a bee once right here under my eye. Never again.
Where did you get these?
They're Danielle's dowry for her wedding.
Going into my mother's things is crazy. It's crazy. That's the only thing she had left of her mom, and you have the gall to put your slimy little fingers on her mother's dress.
What are you doing?
Airing out your dress for the mask.
Now the deceit. Oh, we want you to come if you could shut up. If I was Danielle, I'd be like, who do you take me for? Give back my mother's stuff.
God puts two people on Earth and they are lucky enough to find one another. One of them gets hit by lightning. Well, then what?
I'm not gonna lie. Prince Henry's questions had, like, that thought has come up a couple times in my mind before. Like, how do you know? And that's why, honestly, I'm not gonna hold you. People may disagree with me, but I don't believe in soulmates. I don't. I do think that God can bring people together, but I don't think it's like forcing your hand, like, this is the one person, because somebody can marry somebody else and that be their person. You know what I mean? Like, your person is who you're with. It's your choice. That's what I think. I don't believe in soulmates anymore. I was a kid when I believed in soulmates, but now, no, people make choices, and that's just who you stick beside them, and that's it. Case closed. Finished. Oh, the music. I just love when she was just relaxing. My girl had a hard day at work, as per usual, and she just, I love that she just took a nice time to cool down for herself. We love that. I struggled with backstrokes when I was young. When I did swimming classes, child, I wanted to look like her, and I just, it was a struggle for me, but yeah.
I should leave walking on water to the Son of God. Fortunately, I tripped over an angel.
Aww.
Why do you like to irritate me so?
Why do you rise to the occasion?
I love their banter. Like, she challenges him. This is what I love about their banter. Like, and I love this more than any of the other Cinderella movies because I feel like they had more time to, like, progress and grow and get to know each other and discuss different topics, discuss hard-hitting topics, like, about the economy. It's just, and about status. It was important to have, and I honestly value this more than all the other Cinderellas, because I definitely feel like the romances were rushed in each one, but this one, they gave us like romance, they gave us lingering. Like, I love that.
You need a wealthy benefactor, and I need a young lady with spirit.
Prudence?
No.
I cannot stand. You too old to be trying to, ugh. Like, I just don't understand that. Like, what is this? That's why I'm not a big fan of age gap romance, I fear. I'm sorry. Because to me, depending on the age gap, it can give very much Alien versus Predator. Very much the latter. Thank you. It's not good. I don't like it.
Were there just the two of you?
And the chicken.
That was a nice save. Ooh, child. No, because I think they were doing beheadings back then. So I fear, like, I don't know how serious it would have been had she got caught. Like, I probably would have cut her hand off or something. They was savages back then. Like, or she definitely probably would have got flogged in the public square. Like, you're pretending to be, yeah.
And here I am, the Baroness, and Marguerite shall be queen.
It's like, as I've gotten older, it's so easy to tell narcissists now. It's so easy to tell. Like, just listen to them speak, yo. Like, they'll tell on themselves every time. Like, I fear I can literally tell immediately. I'm like, yeah, it's giving narcissistic tendencies. NPD. Just go check that out.
Do know that she is there, alone, at this very moment.
Now, Gustav was messy for this, but he did do Danielle a solid. I argue that if it wasn't for Gustav doing this, their romance would not have progressed. But honestly, though, it was cutting it kind of close.
Franciscans have an astonishing library. Since you are so fond of reading, I thought perhaps you might join me.
I love that. My boy paid attention.
You have found my weakness, but have yet to learn yours.
Well, I should think it was quite obvious.
Nah, he's smooth. He's smooth. Yeah. Child, he would have had me drop that chastity belt when we were married, of course. When we were married, of course. But I would have dropped that chastity belt unfastened.
You have more conviction and one memory than I have in my entire being.
I love that they were able to bond about their experiences with their father, their wonderful experience with their father or lack thereof. Like, it's just, I love that. And it just really shows you, like, no one goes through this life unscathed. Like, Henry's rich, you know, his father's the king and stuff like that, but his relationship with his dad wasn't as healthy as Danielle and her father's was. And she lost her father at a very young age. You know, she's poor, she's a servant now. But it's just like, no one goes through this life unscathed. Everyone's hurting somewhere. That's why it's important to be kind.
Now or never. Seem to have dropped this on your way out.
Stealing my jewelry and then bringing it back to me as if you found it. Mental illness. Mental illness.
And we shall continue on foot.
Danielle not one of them. She's like, look, I grew up in the streets. I'm from the streets, okay? I'm from the south side of France, okay? I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. We gonna walk. We gonna hike that up. I got a dress. We gonna hike. We gonna still like you. Oh, you thought? Yeah, I'm not one of them. I gets down. I don't play.
Next thing you know, I shall be cleaning the fireplace with Danielle.
Where is that girl?
The crazy thing is, it's like all this is happening under the stepmother's nose. But my thing is though, if you were just kind to Danielle, you could have had 3 women in the marriage market, and Danielle probably could have took care of you. Like, but instead, no, you want to be a hater. Haters don't get fed. Haters don't prosper. Okay? Child.
You swim alone, climb rocks, rescue servants. Is there anything you don't do?
Fly. Yikes.
You may have anything you can carry.
She was a gangster for this. She's clever. She's clever. She's pretty. And she's brawny. Like, she did that. She did that. My girl picked him up, yo. Oh my gosh. See, that's what I'm saying. What other Cinderellas are doing that? Like,
Please, come back. I'll give you a horse.
it's the way she really trekked, though. Like, she actually went far. She actually went far with him on her back. Oh my god. It's the way that Danielle's personality was so elite that she even became friends with the bandits. Like, yeah. We love that. A good reputation will get you far.
To never be seen as who you are, but what you are. You have no idea how insufferable that is.
Might be surprised.
Really?
Yeah, you'd be surprised. Right. Yeah, she's a whole servant, and that's all y'all ever see people as. Like, oh, you're a servant, don't talk to me. Yeah. Everyone is defined, or at least in that era, was defined by their position. Honestly, even still to this day, we're defined by different things. Like, what we believe in, our religion, politics, whatever. People define, yeah, we shouldn't, but, because we're all human beings, but people do it. Go on and kiss the girl. Ooh. Purr. Got him. We freaking got him.
Would you meet me there tomorrow?
I shall try.
Oh man. Okay. Making plans to go see you. Like, I'm gonna be here tomorrow. You wanna come? Nah. When we finna meet up. I hate that for my sisters. Like, ain't no what we finna meet up. No, I will be here tomorrow. Be there or be square. Yeah.
And I shall wait all day.
I shall wait all day. Feeding. The longing. Bring longing back. Bring the longing. Bring the yearning. Bring it back.
What about our breakfast? You have 2 hands. Make it yourself. You lazy little leech!
The gag is, how am I lazy when you're begging me to make your breakfast? Oh. You have 2 hands. Chop chop. Anyone can cook. Okay.
Jacqueline, go and boil some water.
Oh, I knew it. I just knew it.
Jacqueline is giving very much new supply. Because we already know Rob Milligant and Marguerite are both narcs. So, and Jacqueline's a sweet, kind girl. That's the new supply. That's the new punching bag now. It's, like I said, it's tale as old as time. They don't have narcs do not have new tactics. They really just don't. It's pathetic.
What do you think you are doing?
Trying on my dress.
Yeah, get your hands off my mother's dress.
These are my mother's.
Yes. And she's dead.
Get her. Period. Get her for me. She lucky that's all she did. She look at all she did. I would have stuffed her face in that fire, in that flame. Sorry. My bad. Forgive me. Ooh, child. No, that's what Marguerite get.
Consider carefully, Danielle. Your father's book or your mother's shoes? Though not.
Honestly, I wouldn't have given her the shoes. Talking about some pick your mother's book or your father's book or your mother's shoes. Go to hell. Sorry. No, I'm like, no. And to be honest, I would not have even let Rob Miller to get beat me, yo. Like, Danielle is so strong. Like, she did it out of respect. She let her stepmother whoop her. As for me in my house, if my father was dead and the stepmom, it's not giving stepmom. You nothing to me. We can get right. Like, we can get right. You're not my mom. You're not my sister. Like, we can get right. We can get right. Yeah. Reverse Uno, back to you with the butt whooping. Back to you. Back to you, Stan. Yeah, I beat her. I'm sorry. I would. I'm sorry. I'm not Jesus. We're trying to learn to be like him, but I'm not him. I would have been whooping feet.
She should not have said that about your mother.
Thank you.
Shout out to Jacqueline for tending to her wounds and taking care of her, though. We love that. We love people who are not easily manipulated and just have their own mind and don't just follow along with whatever the narcissist is doing. Like, oh yeah, you said you don't like her, I'm gonna follow you. Are you dumb? Are you stupid? Do you not have a mind of your own? You do not? Is it tumbleweed in there? Think. Like, be a Jacqueline. Do not be easily manipulated, okay? Be a Jacqueline. Use the mind God gave you. Use the sense. What do they say? Sense is chasing you, but you're faster. Wisdom is chasing you, but you're Sonic the Hedgehog. Slow down so it can catch you.
Our cousin.
Whom you like to call Cinderella.
Ooh, Marguerite, have some cool. Like, have some cool. If you're trying to engage in competition and really trying to win the king or whatever, even though you have no chance because you didn't have a relationship with him, the least you could do is make a good impression in front of his mom. Like, you're embarrassing.
There is something I must tell you.
And are you? Oh, here, your book, you...
One thing I can't stand is when the main character and, like, the male character, like, the female male character is trying to say something, right? And then the male character is like, no, it's okay. I don't want, like, or vice versa. It irritates me. Like, listen to what they have to say because it's going to be imperative in the future. And it's going to be like, why didn't you tell me? I tried to tell you and you kept interrupting me. Think.
Where is the dress, Danielle?
Up your butt. Look up there. Search. That's where I put the gown. I would rather die than to see my mother's dress on that spoiled, selfish cow. Yeah, that feels good.
Engaged? To a Belgian?
I'm afraid so.
The lies that y'all are spreading. Just to get the guy that don't want you. Like, you gotta do all this to get the guy that don't even glance twice your way. Like, you hate to see it.
Signor Da Vinci. Yes?
Shout out to Gustav. I'm telling you, Gustav was the #1 Danielle and Henry shipper. The #1. Cause I fear, like, if he wasn't making those moves, like, they would not have progressed. I just bringing Leonardo da Vinci over to the manor, like, he did his big one. Gustav did that. Get friends that support you. Yeah.
and I am but a servant.
Yes, and I'm the bastard son of a peasant. What has that to do with anything?
They really did say bastard a lot back then.
I have deceived him.
The prince will understand.
Honey, you got a big storm coming. Ooh, child. I don't know about understand.
A bird may love a fish, but where would they live?
That I shall have to make you wings. He ate that line. Goated line. Goated line. He said, yeah, I'm gonna make you wings. Make it fit. Okay, that's literally what he said. Make it fit. Make it work.
Whoa.
Hey.
See what happens when you're not problematic? I love that for Jacqueline. My girl minding her business and got to find a little love story of her own. We love that for her. Yes.
Well, well. What have we here?
My mother said you were getting married.
In the presence of your enemies. Okay. You better stunt. I just peeped something. The parallels in the beginning, not the beginning, but in the middle of the movie where he was like, what else, what can't you do? And she said, fly. And she got wings on her. I literally just got it after all these years. I never made the connection. Wow.
What I want you to meet.
Oh, I must speak with you.
Whatever it is, my answer is yes.
No, wait.
I can't stand when somebody's too hasty. Henry, listen, like this part always makes me so freaking mad. Cause she said, wait, like let's discuss this in private. And he's supposed to, let's go. You did that the first time and you weren't listening. Listen. Dingbat, listen.
Her name is Danielle de Barbrac, and she's been a servant in my home for the past 10 years.
A servant?
I don't agree. I literally would have been contesting and been like, my father is a nobleman that married her and she did me dirty when he died. Case closed. Finished.
Henry, please.
Do not address me so informal, madam.
Now it's like, oh, you'll address me. Don't address me so informal. You had your tongue down my throat, sir. I'm gonna call you by your first name.
She came to tell you the truth, and you fed her to the wolves.
What do you know?
Let him know, Leonardo. Go off. No, you're out of line.
I will not yield.
Then you don't deserve her.
Was there a time that you loved me at all?
How can anyone love a pebble in their shoe?
It's so sad because all she wanted was the love of a mother, and you couldn't even give her that.
You for all this. Although I do think I'm getting the better end of the deal.
And selling her to that disgusting man. You're sinister. You're sinister. You're sinister.
I had a horse like you once. It too just needed to be broken.
Sir, you are disgusting. You're disgusting.
You will maintain your distance, sir.
Me. Me. If I'm out and about and someone tries to push up on me, like, you will maintain your distance. Or we're gonna have problems. And it's gonna be catastrophic for you.
I could hang you for this.
Not if you are dead.
I do.
Yeah, she not playing with you. Right. Yeah. Hang me? Yeah, you'd have to be alive for that. You'd have to be alive for that.
Swear on his grave I will slit you from navel to nose.
Give me the keys. Give me the keys to my freedom. Thank you. That's what I thought. Because you don't want smoke. Who wants smoke? Who want it? I want all the smoke.
I came to rescue you.
Rescue me? A commoner. Right, gag him. Because it's like, yeah, oh, now Now you want to rescue me. Now you want to be, I guess. But we forgive you though. Because you're the love of my life.
I offered you the world, and at the first test of honor, I betrayed your trust.
You sure did.
Danielle. Bad.
Aw, it's the fact that he said he's saying her real name for the first time. Like, finally. I love that. Like, the guards are down. Like, all bets are off. The truth is out. Like, we love it.
Would feel like a king if you would be my wife.
This was one of the best proposal scenes I've ever seen in my life. I still, like, honestly, if I don't get proposed to like this, let me stop. But this was like one of the best ones I've seen. He ate that. He ate with that speech. He did. I love that for her. Tears of joy. We love that.
You and your horrible daughter are to be shipped to the Americas unless someone here will speak for you.
See what happens when you do people dirty? Huh. Vengeance is mine, says the Lord. Yeah. Danielle didn't even fight back, didn't even do anything in regards to her stepmother. She just let her have it. And you see what happened? Vengeance.
I will speak for her.
And it's crazy because the only one who would vouch for you was the one that you did dirty. Humble yourselves. Humble yourselves. Everybody, humble yourselves. Okay?
You show her the same courtesy that she has bestowed upon me.
Right. Yep. Treat her like a servant. Yeah. She'll learn eventually.
Well, royalty or not, I can still whip you.
Them royalty checks is coming in hot because them curls are cute. My girl got body wave. She got a little sheen on her hair. She look like royalty. Yes, come through with the girls.
Used to live happily ever after.
Says who?
I don't know.
Aww. Iconic.
While Cinderella and her prince
did live happily ever after. The point is that they lived. She did that. She did that. This, I don't care. It's still the best Disney. I said Disney. It's still the best Cinderella movie to exist. I stand on it. I stand 10 toes on it. Yeah, but anyway, thank you guys so much for watching, and I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye.